Hey everybody, welcome back to Wet the Face. Glad you're here. And we have something special today. Two things actually to show you. Today is Monday. There's a nor'easter out there. I'm not going anywhere. So today's the day. I'm going to do it. The reason why I don't normally do these things on Sunday, but I had called in. They called me into work. They wanted to make sure that everyone could access their computers remotely because they know that the storm was coming. And we had just recently moved to a new floor of our building. In fact, it was the original floor that we were on. So we moved back, and I was only concentrating on the server room, thinking that I could come back this Monday and finish up the rest of the workstations, but it didn't happen, so I had to come in early. Regardless of that, we have two new things that I wanted to show. One is something new called Nothing But the Base, and here it is. And this also comes in a aftershave balm. And what this actually is exactly what it says. There is no fragrances in here, none whatsoever. It's just the base formula that we use. And if you open it up and give it a smell, you'll get things like cocoa butter and stuff like that, because there's no fragrance in here. It's just the natural ingredients of how I make my base. That's what's in here, and that also goes with the other product, which is the aftershave balm. So there's no fragrance in that as well. And two things that I wanted to say about this. This is basically for a person who has two things in mind. One, they have irritation with any fragrance or natural oils that they just don't want to put on their face because of reactions. So this definitely will take care of that. Secondly, if you are interested in, say, aftershaves, if you're an aftershave type of person and you want that to be like the star of the show instead of something that I've put into a shaving soap, well then this is for you. Some people like I got this for Christmas. My sister gave this to me. It's Dolce & Gabbana The One, and it's very expensive. So you may wanna have that the star of the show, like I said. And if you use Nothing But the Base, that's what it's gonna be. You're just gonna smell that instead of the actual shaving soap. So with that said, I have something to show you. Another thing to show you. This is something that was given to me for the holiday Christmas last year, and I've used it a little bit. It's called Replica, the name of it, and it's production of familiar scents and moments of varying locations and periods. That's what it actually says right here. And I'll give you the name. I'm not going to pronounce it because I'll screw it up. Mason is the only one I can pronounce. So that's who this is from, and it comes in this little box, and when you open the box you have these vials. It's a sample pack, and the vials are labeled in such a way like by the fireplace, and it has like walking on the beach and stuff like that. So we'll use, and there's one in here that's called Barbershop, which is quite good. So I'm going to be using this for the actual aftershave that I use. So let's do this. Let's make a bowl lather, bring it to the face, talk about the results, and do the shave. See you there. Okay, so here is the soap in question. It is Nothing But the Base. Let's open it up. Here's the texture. It's pretty much what my soaps are. They're very easy to put right into a bowl. And I'll close the lid on this. The shaving brush we're going to be using is the Wet the Face shaving brush, and these are being made continuously by Alfred. He's still making another batch as we speak. And the razor that we're going to be using is the Occam's Razor Nano Enhanced. So with that, let's put the soap in the bowl and get this done. Okay, so as you can see, the soap is in the bowl, and we're going to take this brush We're going to wet it down a little bit. And we're going to wait for some warm water to come. Here it goes. And now we're going to empty the contents of the brush right in the bowl. And now we're going to lather. So here we go. Normally at this point I'd say how the scent is coming out, but there is none. Let me just... Things are looking good. We're getting good results here. Okay, I'm gonna chicken chains. We have lots of lather here. Okay. So with this, let's bring it to the face and do the shave. Okay, so I have about 6-7 days growth, so let me wet the face. Okay. And here's the lather that we are going to be putting on. Look at that. So let's do it. It's very creamy. Here we go. All right. Well, that always happens. So, let's take the razor and let's go. Nice and slick. I saw this movie called Nomad's Land. Oh man, how depressing that was. So if you do watch it, get ready. It's basically written in the point of view of a person who went through it, how they survive in today's world, living out of her van. It's pretty sad. All the things she has to do. And there's a lot more people that do this than you really think. And And this was written before the problem with the COVID crisis, and I'm sure it's even more prevalent now. Yep, that's it. Okay. All right. And I just noticed I didn't bring in my aftershave balm, so I'm going to go get it. Just give me a moment. Be right back.
A few moments later.
So here we are. This is nothing but the base balm, you can see. And let me just squeeze a little out. There you go. Just going to put a little bit like this on. Just going to massage it in here and then massage it in. No fragrance, no nothing. And I want to tell you something about soap making and, you know, making stuff like that. When you put a fragrance, special oils, anything into like a base, it does change the base. It does. It changes the base. And I'll give you an example. When I make bar soap, the different types of scents and oils that I use for the scent will allow and change the bar soap in a way where it takes longer to cure. You know, some bars they cure like in 2 and 3 days. I can take them out of the mold and boom. Others I have to leave in for a week because of what I'm using for the fragrance, you know, for the oils. It has a reaction to the base formula. It happens. It's like that in soap making. So don't let anybody kid you that it doesn't. It does. So that's just an example. But now that I have that on, I'm going to reach into this, and the one that really struck me, I think, as one of the best is the barbershop, and I'm gonna have to put on these little cheap glasses that I found at a restaurant. Let me see. So some of the names here, I'll just run these off to you. Lazy Sunday Morning, Jazz Club, Beach Walk, At the Barber's, By the Fireplace, Springtime in the Park, Sailing Day, Flower Market, Under the Lemon Trees, Whispers in the Library. These are the names of the of these things. What I'm going to use is just At the Barber Shop. And you can tell that I've used this before because I'm going to show you the level of what they are. So let me take out one that is full. So this is a full one, right? This is what they give you as a sample, and this is the barbershop one that I use. So with that, let me put this back in here. I'll just lay this down here, and we'll use the barbershop. Oh man. Wow, that is great. All right, so I'm just gonna spritz it. It's like it comes out with a fine mist. Oh, so nice. Great ending to a great shave. Well, that's it. That's all I have new for today. All this will be available. Nothing but the base is available right now. So if you need something like that, absolutely go and get it. I will talk to you next week. And I had a great shave, and I hope you have a great shave. And see you later. Bye-bye.